My name is Severin. I'm a senior growth architect with Digital Ventures here in Manhattan Beach. Mary Meeker just presented her Internet Trends Report for the year 2018. And in that trends report, she really outlines the major technology and digital trends shaping our world today and shaping user behavior today. As a growth architect, it's my role and my responsibility really to enable the products that we're building to grow as quickly as they can after we launch them. And really take into account the user's perspective and the consumer's perspective of A, how will they use the product, B, how can we build a product that will really resonate with our target audience, and really how can we build a product that people will love. And one big important aspect to that is data. And that's really the first component of Mary's presentation that struck me, is that data and how users share their data, users are more and more aware of how they share their data. They put more scrutiny around how will my data be used, and why am I giving up my data. So that's one trend that we're seeing. Users are more aware of how they share their data and more reserved and have more reservations about that. At the same time, users are more and more willing to share their data if it is to a clear benefit for them. If we can build a product that has certain features such as personalized features or predictive features, that's when users are willing to still give up their data, but as Mary Meeker points out, they need to see a clear benefit. Otherwise, as we see with new data regulations introduced by the European Union just this month, users know that they have certain rights and will refuse to give up their data to us. So we really need to build products that take that into account and provide great features that are to the user's benefit. And along those lines of creating products that users will love and that have clear benefits for users, one important trend that Mary Meeker outlines is the rise of voice-enabled product and voice-enabled search. And so those are products such as an Amazon Echo that really interact mainly with the users through their voice. And that really, for us as product builders, the question becomes, how do we, in the first place, enable users to find our product? So that's important for me as a growth architect when thinking about how do we acquire users. If people shift towards using their voice, for instance, for searching a product on Amazon or searching for answers on Google, they won't see a whole results page of search results. They will only hear the top result read to them back by their Echo, by their Amazon Home device. And so we need to take into account that, both products and how people discover the products will change through voice. And that we're already doing that today through how we market our products when we launch them, how we build product, and take into account how these user questions and how users will interact with the product change from entering a search query to not just using their voice. The third trend that really stood out to me in Mary Meeker's presentation is how companies look at the value of their customers. Traditionally, we might have looked at customer value as just from the point when we acquire a user to their first purchase. That's really shifting. Companies and startups more and more look at the entire customer lifetime value and how we measure how much value a customer brings to us over their entire journey in using our product. And more ad platforms take into account. Traditionally, an ad platform might have allowed you to only measure the first part of that journey from clicking from the ad platform such as Facebook over to a product. Now, for instance, Facebook, as Mary Meeker outlined, allows you to measure the entire lifetime journey and lifetime value of that user, of that consumer. And that, in my opinion, becomes more and more important as we design products that are not just built to acquire customers quickly and then almost burn out. It's about building products that people will use for the long run, that people will love and make part of their daily life. So that becomes really important when we think about building products, building the business model behind products, and how we think about retaining customers to keep using our product, to take the longer view and build products that are really built for the long run, for being part of people's lives in the longer run, and making sure that these are successfully measured. And that's something that Mary Meeker outlines in their customer lifetime value trend, and I think that's becoming and will become more important over the next couple of years.